back. This is Josh again from Central Penn Environmental. This is going to be kind of part 2 to our hypochlorous acid introduction. Some of the questions that we get on a regular basis, as I touched in video 1, we work with a lot of food processing companies, healthcare facilities, universities, schools, sports facilities, things like that. But there is a wide array of industries out there that utilize our services, our products, our machinery. And I just wanted to show you, this is from our distributor's website or one of our machine manufacturers. And this is kind of their breakdown of the application uses of some of their expanding customer base. We use OmniLite machines in almost every one of our applications. They're a division of EnviroLite. They produce a multitude of different units, everything from, as you can see, they do even alkaline ionized water generation now. So when you go to the store and you see the high pH drinking water, this is one of their applications. But some of the stuff that we work with pretty regularly, agriculture and greenhouses, by far one of our biggest customer bases. And I'm just going to touch base on a couple little hot points here. And as you can see, you can improve the quality and production and profitability of your horticulture operation with an OmniLite water generator, electrochemically activated analyte, which is your hypochlorous acid water. It revolutionizes agriculture, bringing advanced eco-friendly solutions to greenhouses, hydroponics, and traditional farming practices. And you'll see here, too, that research and studies show that analyte can support plant growth, kill the eggs of plant pests, treat irrigation water for most crops, such as fruits, vegetables, cut flowers, and plants grown in greenhouses and hydroponic industries. This is huge. You'll have healthier plants, more effective growing, increased return on investment, enhanced safety, and improved operations. Biofilm is an enormous issue that you run into in greenhouses and your hydroponic solutions and hydroponic growths. This will eliminate your biofilm sludge, algae, and fungus. It eliminating biofilm. It holds on to plant pathogens in the water. It sucks up all the nutrients that are fed. So this will literally give a boost of your nutrient solution directly to the plant, which is part of the increased ROI. Is you're going to feed a lot less fertilizers and nutrient solutions because you're going to get rid of the biofilm that sucks it out of the water before it even gets to the plant. And it kills the eggs of plant pests with a product approved for use in organic agriculture. So again, this is a kind of a one-off solution. This is going to work for disinfecting your water, disinfecting the air if you fog it into the air to get rid of things like powdery mildew and mold. And it's also going to, again, increase your profits. If we go back here, cooling towers, anyone who deals with any type of large-scale production in cooling towers, scale and corrosion of pipes caused by biological activity from biofilm. Again, fouling of filling material caused by algae in the cooling water. This is a very common issue if you know anything about cooling towers. The filling material gets just clogged up with algae. Frequent emptying of basins from sludge and bioactive material. This is going to dramatically reduce this process, which is labor intensive and it's extremely costly to the company. Poor heat transfer due to biofilm formation. Again, this is going to be, create a loss of energy and money. And the chemical is going to reduce and eliminate the biofilm issue. It also says that this is another problem is usage of drainage chemicals in case of algae growth prevention. So the dangerous chemicals typically used right now need to normally be stored, can't be put into wastewater. That needs to be tanked away and dumped, and that's all cost heavy. Again, these have extremely high operating and maintenance cost. Just a quick little breakdown. You'll see, the machine creates the analyte. The analyte goes directly into the cooling tower, and it's a one-off solution. And then you can literally, the cool water outlet goes to the consumer. This is used the same kind of breakdown for drinking water in municipality systems. The positive effects of using analyte treatment in a cooling system: elimination of biofilm and algae, increased heat transfer, lower energy loss, increased working time of cooling system, use of ecologically friendly substances, excellent dosing control through redox, potential measuring and control, and it saves dramatically on energy costs. If we go back here again, aside from that, food processing, which we hit on in the first video, but here's some additional information on food processing. We're not going to watch the video, but as you can see here, I know it's a pretty terrible photo, but fruits and vegetables get mold and fungus and algae on them very quickly. We can actually extend the shelf life of any fruit or vegetable with proper disinfection. I'm not going to go too far into food processing, as we did kind of touch it in the first one. But it does say here, electrolyzed water or hypochlorous acid. It's another name for it. In food processing, hypochlorous acid is proven to remove pathogenic bacteria, pesticide residue, mycotoxins, and fungal mold from raw material surfaces. So this is, again, going to just dramatically increase your shelf life of your fruits and vegetables. And again, we already touched in it in the food processing world, so I'm not going to go too far into it here. But as you can tell down here, cut fruits, packaging, microgreens, all can be positively effective. And as you see here, some snapshots from some of our chicken processing and beef processing facilities. And again, this disinfectant can be added directly onto the raw meat surface, which is very different than some of your disinfectants that are based on quats or other form of sodium hypochlorite. Hospital and laundry, this is something where I'm not going to get too deep into it, but analyte and catholite are two chemicals both produced by these machines. The catholite is a fantastic fabric cleaner. So if you are one of the companies that, for instance, that we use that has one of our generators on site, you can create both your surface cleaners or your fabric laundry detergents and your disinfectants all from the same single unit machine. Livestock, again, we've talked on agriculture in the past, but some of the certifications on the organic side, the product and the machines are USDA organic certified, NSF organic, OMRI listed for organic use and certification, and the Canadian Organic Trade Association also has given us the good green thumbs up on these machines. The oil and gas industry, another place where analyte and catholite solutions have been used for stimulation and enhancement of oil and gas production, improving the performance of drilling fluids. Again, this is kind of an in-depth read. I'm not going to get too far into it, but essentially at the end of the day, here in Pennsylvania, for example, in the fracking world, one of the major issues is bacterial latent runoff that gets into the ponds and streams in the area when they do when this operation goes on, and we have a lot of contaminated waterways because of this oil and gas industry here. There is a way to remedy it with these products, and again, this would be an in-depth conversation to have. Reach out to us directly and we can get a little more in depth on that. But yes, the wastewater and the runoff from the bacterial leaching and everything that happens for ponds and waterways can be remedied with these products. And then public water systems, I'm not going to click on this one. I mean, sure I will, why not? But water treatment, drinking water, municipal water, there are ways for our machines to be integrated into these systems to eliminate everything, again, from biofilm, algae, contaminants, toxins. But again, this is a much more in-depth. We'll probably do a full video on each one of these here in the near future. And swimming pools and hot tubs, we actually have access to saltwater generators. So again, as you can tell, there's a lot more in-depth read here. But these chlorination machines can be used instead of using powdered and dangerous forms of calcium chlorite and your typical swimming pool disinfection. This can dramatically reduce cost, increase effectiveness, and get rid of everything inside your swimming water. And it makes for a safer and more enjoyable swim, a less aggressive form of chlorine, less burning in the eyes, We could go on for a long time in this, but I just wanted to hit the OmniLite website and show some of the applications that they tout. There are a multitude more of applications out there that will be kind of adding more and more to this little series that we've been going through. But at the end of the day, folks, if you're currently using peroxide, quats, or quaternary ammonium, sodium hypochlorite, if any of these are in your sanitation regiment, formaldehyde is used in some places, different forms of gas, we can eliminate your rotation. Hypochlorous acid does not have the ability for bacteria to grow resistant. So a lot of meat processing plants, healthcare facilities will use a disinfection rotation where they'll use different chemicals on a rotation because the bacteria eventually grows resistant in their facilities to these. That does not happen with hypochlorous acid. This is a one and done. This product can be used year round, never needs to be substituted out, is much more effective, is much safer for employees and surfaces inside the facility. And so again, I encourage everyone who is in a position for quality assurance, a disinfection or sanitation lead, it works in pathogen control. Any one of you folks needs to get with us and do some research, because hypochlorous acid is such a afterthought, is such a blindside chemical, if you will, for many folks, because so many people have gotten into traditional disinfection and just gotten into these rotations. We can reduce your costs by roughly 90 to 95% annually. We can increase your safety records. We have hospitals that have reduced insurance premiums based on the usage of this product. We have meat processing plants that have increased shelf life days on their packaged meats. Again, we can go on for days of the benefits, but I just remind everyone, if you're here and you're lasted this long into the video, please contact us directly for more information. We never charge for discussions or info. We love to have the talk with anybody who is in a position at a dental office, a healthcare facility, schools, universities, again, meat processing, agriculture. Please contact us directly. Our website is www.cpenviro.com. There's a tab at the bottom where you can put in your information and contact us that way. You can email us at any time at info@cpenviro.com. And as always, our phone number is 717-500-6631. Ask for Josh, and I'd be happy to have a discussion with you directly. Any comments or questions can be left in the comment section below. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and help us grow this channel. Thank you.